If I asked you who the most successful pirate in history was, who would you guess? Blackbeard? Long John Silver? Smee? Johnny Depp? Perhaps you've never heard of Ching Shih. She commanded the largest pirate crew ever assembled during the early 19th century. So how did it all start? Why, prostitution, of course. Ching Shih lived in the Chinese city of Canton working as a prostitute for a brothel. It wasn't until 1801, when she got hitched to Zheng Yi, a powerful pirate in the South China Sea, that Ching Shih's legacy as a mighty pirate began. Prior to the two meeting, Zheng Yi had united every major Chinese pirate organization into a single entity called the Red Flag Fleet. But only 6 years later, Zheng Yi fell overboard and perished. No one really knows for sure how it all happened, but some historians say it was a tsunami, or maybe he just slipped. Some even suspect Ching Shih might have had a hand in it. Regardless of how it happened, Ching Shih assumed command of the entire Red Flag Fleet through solidifying the relationships Zheng Yi already established. She also became intimate with her adopted stepson, Cheng Po, which is a little weird, but probably done as a way to keep him or anyone else from assuming power since she made him the second in command. Or maybe she just had a thing for him, in which case that would just be weird. So with her newly established influence and sexy young boy toy, Ching Shih further united the fleet, becoming heavily involved in day-to-day operations. She also issued a strictly enforced code of laws. Anyone who disobeyed orders or stole from the group were beheaded on the spot. If you deserted the fleet, you'd have your ears chopped off. All booty had to be presented for a group inspection and then properly distributed by the fleet leader, with Ching Shih having the final word in every raid decision presented to her. There were even special rules for female prisoners. The ugly ones were released immediately, while the pretty ones could be married by a pirate as long as he was willing to be a faithful husband. But if a captive and pirate had consensual sex, the pirate was beheaded, and the woman was strapped with cannonballs around her legs and thrown overboard. So the only way you were getting any on the Red Flag Fleet was to be a loyal husband and just make it work. Or maybe go to couples therapy and try to rekindle the spark somehow. Male prisoners, on the other hand, were actually given a choice. Option A, join the fleet and live an exciting life of piracy and adventure. Or, Option B, have your feet nailed to the deck and get beaten to death. So with Ching Shih's strict code of laws and total buy-in, the Red Flag Fleet dominated the Chinese seas so much that the Chinese emperor became worried, and in 1809 sent a powerful armada to attack the fleet. Much to his surprise, his armada was easily defeated, with 63 ships being captured and most of their crews being persuaded to join Ching Shih. But the emperor became desperate and even enlisted the support of rival British and Portuguese navies, but even these allied attacks failed. At one point, he even sent fishing and merchant vessels out to battle Ching Shih with no success. With no other options left, the emperor gave up and offered the fleet amnesty as long as they ceased operations and returned to shore as free citizens. Ching Shih negotiated her own pardon and got to keep all the wealth she acquired during her tenure as captain. The former pirate queen used her earnings to open a gambling house, further increasing her fortune, and even served as a military advisor to the Chinese army during the Opium War in 1839. In the end, she died peacefully in bed, surrounded by her loved ones at the age of 69. So all things considered, Ching Shih had one heck of a career. She went from brothel worker to pirate queen to wealthy retiree. Most pirates meet pretty grim fates, but Ching Shih defied all odds. In the end, she was the undisputed queen of all pirates.